Hitting a drop shot in the middle of a rally allows you to take the point, but only when it's done effectively. Now, if you don't know what makes a drop shot effective, then you might just end up giving an opportunity for your opponent to attack. So in this video, I'm going to explain the right technique, the best placement, and the ideal moment to hit a drop shot. So let's get started. When you're doing a drop shot, you're basically doing a soft version of your forehand slice. So first, let's start with the grip. You want to be using your continental grip for your slice. We also call this a hammer or chopping knife grip. So hold the racket as if you're holding a hammer or a chopping knife. Now, just like your normal forehand shot, you want to step in and take your racket back, but set your racket high. This is because to have the high to low trajectory. That trajectory of the racket helps to add backspin on the ball. So racket back about your head level and step in with the opposite foot and hit the slightly bottom part of the ball. Now this is where you want to hit when you slice. It's not the side of the ball, it's actually slightly bottom of the ball. This is because you want to let the ball float a little bit and drop it in front of the net. If you hit completely side of the ball, then that tends to travel further, which is what you don't want. So make sure that the string is hitting slightly bottom and adding backspin on the ball. You also want to think about the swing speed. The faster you move your racket, the further it travels. So it's a slower swing. Okay, let's talk about the placement of your drop shot. You want to aim inside the service box. The greater the distance from your opponent to the ball, the better it is. So here's the simple way to measure the quality of your drop shot. If the ball bounces 2 times within the service box before it passes the service line, then you can say that your quality of your drop shot was great. Okay, let's talk about the ideal moment to do your drop shot. There are 2 things to consider. The first thing is where your opponent is standing, and the second thing is where you are standing. So where your opponent stands is very important to make your drop shot very effective. You obviously don't want to do the drop shot when your opponent is closer to the net. So make sure your opponent is either very far away from the baseline or stretched out wide, passing the doubles sideline. The second thing, where you are. Ideally, you want to be closer to the net as well. It's super difficult to hit a drop shot from the baseline. So make sure you are somewhere around the service line and your opponent is far away from the net. If you have these 2 things right, then your drop shot will be very effective. Roost Tennis Lab Forehand Competition. This event starts on the 20th of October and is a 2-week event where tennis lovers from around the world can share their best forehand shot. Just film your highlight and email it in. It's completely free to join. How to submit and join? Film your shot and send it to ru.tennis.lab@gmail.com. The prize. I'll accept up to 30 video entries. First 30 videos only. From those, I'll select 3 winners. Each winner will receive a 10-page PDF tutorial customized exclusively for your game. All you need to do is to tell me what you're currently working on, whether that's forehand technique, singles tactics, or footwork drills, and I'll create your customized guide. Deadline. This event lasts for 2 weeks or until I receive 30 videos, whichever comes first. Once all entries are in, I'll take 1 week to select 3 winners. The event starts from the 20th of October to the 2nd of November. That means you can start sending the video from the 20th of October. Interested in winning? Click the link in the description for more detail. Okay, here are your simple and effective drills that you can do on your own. The first one is called Feel the Power. Stand on the baseline, use one of the ball machines to feed the ball for you. You're doing a normal forehand slice. It's your normal slice, so make sure the ball is straight. Make sure there's a backspin on the ball and the ball is traveling straight. I want the ball to be bouncing in the big square. I want you to remember how fast and hard you're hitting that slice. That will be your 10 out of 10 power slice. Okay, this time I'll get you to hit the weakest slice you can do. It should even go over the net. It should land somewhere in front of you. Now this would be your 1 out of 10 power slice. Now I want you to remember how slow and soft you're hitting that slice. Now I'll get you to slice somewhere in the middle, about 5 or 4 power. Your slice should land somewhere around the service line on the other side of the court. Now your goal is to use power 4 or lower every time you do your drop shot. By linking the number with the feel of power, it will be much easier for you to hit the ball, hit the same quality shot again and again. By linking the number and how you feel, it will be much easier for you to reproduce the touch in the future rallies. Now move up to the service line this time and practice your forehand drop shot. Place something on the target spot. Now remember, your goal is to use 4 or lower power when you're doing a drop shot. Make sure everything is landing within the service box. This drill is very effective because it helps you to visualize the target area and build consistency. Okay, here's our last self drill. You'll first start off with backhand cross court. Keep it nice and deep, and imagine you're pushing your opponent back and stretched out wide. Because as soon as you hit that ball, you run straight to the service line and do your drop shot. And the reason why this drill is very effective is because it simulates the real match situation. And that's how you can hit an effective forehand drop shot with the right technique, smart placement, and the perfect timing. Try these drills and see how quickly your touch improves. Guys, thank you so much. Please like this video if you like it, and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also, I'm giving out a free PDF tennis tutorial for those who subscribe to my tennis website. So click the link in the description below and subscribe.